Happy New Year, everybody. Raise your glasses to 2022. You guys made it, and here we are. How are you guys feeling? This is the year that the Lord has made. It's a Red Bull. Don't be deceived, because I need some energy at the start of the year. Who does that? However, I must recognize something. This is our first year anniversary on YouTube. Yo! This is my first year birthday on YouTube. I remember how it was. I had my Christmas tree. I was dressed in red and white. And it was my first video, and I was quaking. I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, what does this mean? But for 1 year, I have seen an immense and a ton of support from you guys. Thank you so much. But it's not just YouTube though. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, I've seen a whole lot of support from you guys. I do recognize that there's new people that have come onto my platforms that are finding out about me for the first time, some of them starting from YouTube and all the way to the rest of my platforms. Guys, you're welcome. And so that's why for this particular video, just like I did last year, I'd like to reintroduce myself. I am Manuela, Pachuto, Wanachel, Josephine, Pachulal, Elizabeth, and Murunji. I'm trying to remember from my brother who's right behind here, if he remembers any of the names. Mimi. I have a whole lot of names, but in my Form 4, when we needed, was it Form 4 or was it P7? When we needed to fill in our job forms, I had to cut it down to the real names. Or did I mention one of them is Nyamer? I said Wanachel. Yeah, I did. Anyway, I had to cut down the names, and so my official documents say I am Manuela Elizabeth Pachuto. But in 2012, I got married to Brian Mulondo, and so I got an additional name, Mulondo. So I'm Manuela Pachuto Mulondo. I still add Elizabeth sometimes, but most of the time I'm Manuela Pachuto Mulondo, and so all of my social media platforms say Manuela P Mulondo. So go on now, right now, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, LinkedIn, all those. I'm on all the platforms, I promise. So come on in and join me, Manuela P Mulondo. But that's not just who I am. I'm a mother. I have 2 beautiful children. And me and my husband did a crisscross. Our firstborn is Blake. Our firstborn is Blake Mulondo. Blake Zuriel Mulondo. And Blake is a spitting image of myself, but his character is a spitting image of his father. And my daughter, Bianca Mulondo, is a spitting image of her father physically, and yet in character, she's exactly like me. Blake is 8 years old, Bianca is 6 years old. Now, I'm a wife to Brian Mulondo. He's a TV personality and an entrepreneur, and you can find him on all social media platforms, just like myself. Yeah. He's an entrepreneur. He's a radio and TV personality. He works on KFM Uganda, 933 KFM, and he's an entrepreneur. He owns a TV production house that does a lot of production of many TV shows on NTV right now. So I am the 9th of 11 children. I was raised by a single mother. She is my world. She's my hero. She's literally the best thing that happened to me and my little brothers because of her single-handedly raising us all of our lives. I think that if you want to know the rest of my story, because my past is a bit dramatic. So I did do a recording about it on Crystal One-on-One. I'll leave a link in the description box, but trust me when I tell you, it was dramatic. Apart from that, now moving away from that, I'm a 2011 FAWE Uganda alumni. They gave me a 6-year educational scholarship, all the way from S1 up to S6. I'm also a 2013 Inspirational Woman of Uganda. I was given this award by SEDA Uganda. I am also a 2018 Rising Woman of Uganda. I got an award from Uganda Investment Authority, DFCU Bank, and Monitor Publications. I'm a 2017 Mandela Washington Fellowship. And then I went abroad. I went to America. I'd never been, so that was my first time to go to America, 2017. 2018, I also became an Obama Leader alumni. And I actually met Barack Obama. Guys, 2018, I arrived. Me over here, I met President Barack Obama. Spoke to him for 20 minutes, me and him. Not me and other people, not me and Obahu. No. We were in a room together and were talking. I should do a whole other video on who he's like as a person, so that I can tell you, I can give you the nitty-gritty of our meeting. But that said, just know that chick, she's on YouTube, but she met President Barack Obama. However, I actually have a speech that I said the time that I met him during the inaugural launch of the Obama Leaders Africa program. And I will leave the link to that speech in my description box below. What am I doing in life? What do I do in life? Every day I wake up to live my purpose. Every day I wake up to pursue my purpose. And my purpose is to call out, to challenge, to inspire, and to empower. Those words are very important for me. To call out, to challenge, to inspire, and to empower. Not motivate. No, I'm not a motivational speaker. I don't know how to do those things. But I call out, I challenge, I inspire, and I empower mothers to their innate God-given ability to maximize their full potential at the workplace, and yet still raise the generation who, through critical thinking and innovation, will catapult Africa to a developed continent. Every day that I wake up, that's all I do. To call out, to challenge, to inspire, and to empower mothers to their God-given ability, innate ability, to maximize their full potential at the workplace and still be able to raise the generation that will fast-track Africa to a developed continent using innovation and critical thinking. So, how exactly does that work, you think? You ask? I don't want you to imagine, I want to tell you. When I say to maximize their full potential, that's work, okay? And so I'm really big on calling out, on challenging, on inspiring and empowering mothers to maximize their full potential at work. So a lot of the material that I produce, the businesses that I have started, anything that I have ever done in my life, one of the areas that I invest my time on in this purpose of mine is work. Work. How do I help women maximize their full potential at work? So I have a purpose course to help women find out what their purpose is. I have a personal brand building course to help women, now that you know your purpose, can you build a personal brand based on that purpose? And then I've also created courses like the childcare business course for those whose purpose is in line with having childcare businesses. So when I show you all of the work that I am doing around work, that's just because I want to call out, to challenge, to inspire, and to empower you to maximize your full potential. And this can either be in career or business or self-employment, anything, anywhere that you're maximizing your full potential. Any of my courses or my programs or whatever it is that I do should be able to help you in those areas. The other is life. I truly believe that the way we are as women, we're more than just work. We're about life. Life in the sense of things like self-awareness, like marriage, love and relationships, parenting, motherhood. And so I've also created programs in that area, programs, courses, whatever. So say, for example, in the self-awareness one, I'm walking a journey with with women who are alpha female, because I'm an alpha female myself. I'm also walking a journey with women who are redefining what womanhood actually means in a program called Woman Redefined. Under marriage, love and relationships, my husband and I do something called Ride with the Mulondos, which you can catch on any of our social media platforms. We talk anything on marriage, on love, on relationships, using our own example of our marriage and of our relationship. Under parenting, I've written a book, Stop, Listen to Your Child, Think. But based off of that book, Stop, Listen to Your Child, Think, I actually run a mastermind called Parenting for the Future. So do you see where you can plug in? And then the last one is motherhood. I created a TV show dubbed Bump Love. I do it with 4 moms, including myself, who share our experiences on motherhood. We don't only have the TV show, we actually have a community of mothers, also called Bump Love. So that's under life. So apart from Bump Love being about being a TV show and also a community of mothers, one of the things that I truly believe holds women back from maximizing their full potential is their children. So I actually created a business called the Cradle, which I talked about earlier, which is a childcare, lactation, and education service for children under the age of 4. Because your productivity as a woman goes down up to 74% as long as you have a child under the age of 5 in your home. And if that's what's holding you back from maximizing your full potential, because it's my purpose to challenge, call out, inspire, and all of those big, nice words that I have, I need to help you out with the children. And so that's why I created the Cradle. And off to balance. How do we balance the work side of our lives, the life side of our lives, put them together for a work-life balance? Because remember, like I shared earlier, my purpose is to call out, to challenge, to inspire, and to empower you to maximize your full potential. That's work. Raise the next generation of children that will fast track Africa to a first world continent. That's under life. And then how to balance both worlds is a God-given ability that we have. And the reason I know that we have it is because of the Proverbs 31 woman. When you read about her, she got work sorted, she got life sorted. Okay? So work, now how do we balance both worlds? Is then also another section in my purpose, and which tells you what I do every day of my life. Now, one of the ways that I'm helping moms by calling out, challenging, inspiring them in this balance equation is the annual personal planning getaway. Okay, this one is where we go away and plan, because that's the only way you can balance. Now, I want to say the word balance very carefully. I only use the word work-life balance because that's what everyone knows. But if you've known me on this platform long enough, you know that I don't believe there's any such thing called work-life balance, but there's everything like work-life choices. So at the annual personal planning getaway, when we plan is when you realize what choices you are making to help you in this equation of work-life balance. The other thing that I have done is a tool, a PDF downloadable digital product called HOT, the Home Organization Tool. There's a home edition and there's a meal edition. Now, apart from the courses and the resources and the tools and the work, I also share my own journey in my businesses. I'm multifaceted, and so I've created, I've actually started quite a number of businesses, to be honest. One of them is the Cradle, which is a childcare and lactation service. Actually, it's now a lactation, childcare, and education service. Apart from the Cradle, there's also Bump Love, a TV show. Apart from the Cradle and Bump Love, there's also my real estate company, which is doing a lot of real estate. We're building, right now we're building the Mulberg apartments. We are into short-term and long-term stay through Airbnb. So there's also my real estate company. Apart from that, I also own a marketing firm because I'm a marketer by profession, and so I have a marketing firm called Brandivers. It's a PR, marketing, and communications firm. Now, under work, while I'm inspiring, challenging, calling out, empowering you, I actually also share my journey on how I'm running those 4 businesses. Guys, that is everything that I do. When I wake up in the morning, that is what I do. Okay? Now, if you want to if you want to find out any more of what I do, I'm going to leave it in a link below. Everything that I have said is going to be in the link below that you can grab a hold of. Okay? Now, I truly believe you know who I am. And because of that, I want us to move on now to the rest of the year, knowing what this chick is all about. A few months ago, I asked you guys to ask me a few questions. And so for the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be answering some of those questions in work, in life, and on balance. Until next time, I can't wait to see you. Bye-bye.